Hello people, this is Sonali, the Melodramatic Bookworm. If you've been here before, welcome back, and if you're new to my channel, welcome to the Melodramatic Bookworm family. I'm here today with episode 18 of Coffee Talk with the Melodramatic Bookworm. Yeah, we have coffee from outside today, and in Coffee Talk videos, for those of you who don't know, I talk about the books that I'm currently reading and any topics that are on my mind at this particular point in time. So in today's video, obviously, as is tradition, I will be talking to you about the books that I'm currently reading. There are three, and the reading plans that I have for 2023, and I will also show you my planners. I mean, I won't show you in much detail because they are not a lot. I've only bought, I want to say a few, but one of them is a calendar, so I'll exclude that and I'll say I bought three. So yeah, without any further ado, let's dive right into this video and let me share with you all the books that I'm currently reading and my reading plans for 2023. By the way, Max Brenner makes some of the best coffee out there. So first of all, for the books that I'm currently reading, listen. There's this book on my TBR which I started in August and which I have not been able to finish. It's just sitting there, and I've spoken about it in so many of my videos till now. I feel like you guys must have gotten fed up of me talking about that book, but I'm hoping to finish it before the year ends and just go into 2023 with a clean slate, like without any current reads on my TBR, because last year was not like that. But this time the book that I'm hoping that I will finish is Manto's 25 short stories. I won't talk much about this except that it's a collection of short stories in Hindi, and the reason why I'm having difficulty with it was because there are a lot of Urdu words interspersed with it, but I've now taken to speaking them out loud. Like, I'm reading the story in a whisper, and that's helping me get through the stories without focusing much on the words that I don't particularly know. I'm getting it from context. Okay, so that was the first book. Now the second book that I'm reading is a subscriber pick for the month of November, which also turned out to be the subscriber pick for the month of December, and that is this Brick, which is In the Language of Remembering by Aanchal Malhotra. I've only gotten through the introduction, but even in that I have highlighted, written, annotated, done all sorts of things for this book, and I'm just beyond the introduction. I am yet to start the first chapter, so I won't be talking much about this book. There's not much to talk actually, but that's one. That's the second one, and the third one is for a video that I'm planning to put up towards the end of this month, and that is The Paris Apartment by Lucy Foley. I went to the library today. I had placed a hold for this. I took the book, I sat there and I read 110 pages, and it's good so far. It's fast paced, and this is the story of Jess, who comes to Paris after she has done something in her earlier workplace. We don't know yet what it is, and she comes to meet her brother. She comes to live with her brother for a while, but on the day she comes, her brother goes missing. But what is going on? Like, she tries to talk to the remaining people in his apartment building, but nobody is forthcoming. Everybody seems like they have some secrets, like they have something to hide, including the concierge. And it's interesting so far, at least. Let's see how it goes, because Lucy Foley's books have always been a bit of a hit and miss for me. I liked The Guest List. I didn't like The Hunting Party. It seemed like the same recipe again, although The Hunting Party came first and Guest List came later. But I read it in reverse order, so maybe it's something, I don't know. So I'm going to wait till I finish it to form my own opinions. Unless something changes and I have to DNF it. Hopefully I don't have to, but yes. So those are the books that I am currently reading, and now on to my reading plans for 2023. One second. In a nutshell, I'm not planning anything. Honestly, even in 2022, I didn't do this thing where I have to read 22 books, these 22 books in this year. I didn't do anything like that. I stopped setting monthly TBRs also. I stopped setting yearly TBRs somehow, and I feel like that was a good thing in its own way, because the year didn't start off that great, and I feel like I only picked up pace. My reading only picked up pace towards the second half of the year, and I did manage to complete my Goodreads goals, but that doesn't matter. Even if I hadn't completed it, I wouldn't have bothered, because I don't know why that switch has flipped. I somehow feel like I don't want to be doing this, in the sense that I don't want to be setting TBRs and then not follow them. I mean, I love making TBRs. Even now, if you ask me to make a TBR video, I will happily make one. I love TBR videos. I love making them. It's the sticking to the TBRs that's the whole point. I know that that's not going to happen, because when it comes to books and only books, I have a roving eye. Like anything that I lay eyes on and I find interesting, I want to read. So I figured, why not actually do that? Like, why not mood read? Sure, I could start reading books from my own TBR and not like go and buy books and then only read those books. Maybe that would have been possible more back in India, but here I have a library, so that's even more easier for me. And there's proof of that. I went to the library today with the intention of picking up a book that I had placed a hold for. This book, The Paris Apartment. But I ended up getting 4 more books. 4. So totally, the books that I have in all that I've borrowed from the library, I have 18 books with me. Is that extra optimism or what? I don't know. That's the thing about libraries. It's always going to be there. You can borrow it anytime you want without paying any money. Okay, basically money is not the point, but the variety of books. Oh my god, I've seen books here that I never thought I would find. There was Andrea Stewart's The Bone Shard's Daughter in The Bone Shard's Emperor, and I found the graphic novel for American Gods, and I found the graphic novel for Coraline, and a bunch of other books. Like, I can't even begin to start listing them out. So when I have something like this over here, I'm like, I'm not going to make reading plans, because if I'm going to stick to the books that I have, the books that I own, that TBR I'm talking about, then I'm never going to be able to read all the books that are available to me over here. I have resources now, so I'm going to make full use of it. And even if I weren't, I wouldn't have made solid plans, concrete plans, that this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to read the books as they come. And there's a ton of other things that I have to do. For example, if I get review copies, then I'm going to have to read them. I can't be like, I'm going to mood read, I'm going to put this off and the like. So that's the thing. There's no particular plan in place, if you get what I mean. After this whole rambly explanation, there's no particular plan, but I'm really excited to see the kind of reading that happens for me in 2023. Because right now I see the kind of books that I have, that I've borrowed, and I'm super happy. It makes me super happy. Other than reading plans, I do have a lot of work plans. I don't want to talk about them in detail, but for them I have bought some planners. This is a daily planner from Typo. Typo is a stationery and merch shop over here in Australia, and I really like this. This starts off like this. I'll show you. Wait. I don't know if you can see it. And then there's a monthly spread, and then it follows up with daily, and it has a full page for Sunday. So as a freelancer, that really helps. This is the monthly spread, and this is the daily. So that goes on. So I'm really excited to start using this one because I feel like for the plans that I have for 2023, this is going to come in handy. And then I have this little monthly planner. It's nothing much. This is not related to books or work. This is for something that's not related to books or work. So I won't talk much about it. This is like just monthly spreads over here. It's like a calendar but in book form. And then this is a weekly planner that I have. It starts from December only actually. I mean not December 1st, but it starts from December 19th, and it has all of this monthly. It's a weekly spread. Please focus, yeah. The whole book is like that, and I feel like this is going to be really helpful for me because I can jot down whatever tasks or deadlines I have in this, and week by week it's going to be really helpful for me. And the calendar that I was talking to you about is this. Please focus again. Who are you calling lazy? And it goes something like this. Okay, something fell down. That's coupons. So this continues the same way, except for the art here changes. That's all. So those were the planners that I bought, and those are the plans that I have for 2023. My reading plans, my work plans, which I haven't said much about, but as and when my work progresses, you will see what I'm putting into place. So that was it, I guess, for today. What did you think of this video? Did you like it? Did you not like it? What do you think of my current reads? What do you think of Manto's short stories? That is something that I want to be able to say that I have finished reading. What do you think? What do you think of In the Language of Remembering? Have you read that book? And what do you think of The Paris Apartment? Have you read it? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. If you like this video, please like it and share it to spread the word. And if you like my content and would like to see more from me, don't forget to hit subscribe and click on the bell icon beside the subscribe button to get notified as and when I post new videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, keep reading, keep watching, and add melodrama to your life.